let's take the argument about Europe needing to spend more as one. I remember it going on for decades, as you say, and American generals and politicians down the years of whatever, in the case of politicians, whatever political stripe, making that case. Let's take it as one. Europe accepts that. But there are things in there that made Europeans wonder whether the US still regarded them as an ally, particularly the focus on encouraging resistance to what is portrayed as a kind of cultural decline, the support from the US for nationalistic parties, interpreted as meaning those of the right, that seems incompatible with US leading NATO and yet asking those countries to be allies within NATO. That seems hostile, as many governments have taken it, to the existing governments of Europe.
Yeah, well, once again, I think the strategy speaks for itself. What I can tell you from my position at NATO is that we are trying to make sure that, if we say we share values as an alliance, if that's our initial organizing principle was that we were like-minded, we shared a similar culture, we shared similar values. I think the national security strategy tries to capture that from a how do we have an America first national security, and what's that look like? And obviously, from President Trump's perspective, this is a reflection of where he's coming from.